Good morning! I'm here at Gild Beauty Bar and we are about to do an eyebrow tutorial with my good friend Julie, who started Gild here in Reading. I used to work with her at the beauty counters back when I was in college and in my hometown, and yeah, I'm super excited. Gild Beauty Bar in Reading, California. This is my hometown, and this is one of my hometown good friends, Julie, over at Gild. Hi. And we are going to do a brow tutorial today. So Julie is the master, and we're gonna learn how to do some brows. So are you ready? I'm ready. Woo! Woo! Okay, so we're just cleansing the brow area. Cleansing the brows. Yes. I kept them clean for you. You did. They're a little tragic right now. More for me to work with. There you go.
If you want a lot to work with, I'm your guy.
Oh God. I know. My brow life story is that I have one amazing brow and one caterpillar brow.
You have one caterpillar brow?
Well, it just is shapeless.
So, I see that one arch is higher than the other.
Yes.
So we need to align all of your brow points.
Okay.
So there's 3 of them. A, B, and C. So point A, you line the stick up, and when the stick falls back, this is about where your brows should be starting.
Oh.
Which you're basically right on point.
I'm close.
You're close.
Yes.
Yeah. Not everyone is on point with the point A. Your arch is point B, and it should go starting on the outside corner of the nostril. And if you look at me, it should go straight through the pupil. And if you look in the mirror, it's lining up perfectly.
Got it.
So point B is right on point. Point C, keep the stick at the very edge of the nostril, and then line up with the outside corner of the eye, and this is where point C should be landing.
Okay.
It's a little short. Honestly, we don't see tails that hit the exact point.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So what I'm gonna do is when I'm waxing, I'm gonna cut in underneath with wax, lift the arch up from underneath. With what you're gonna do, homework at home, is start to let the brows grow on the top, right in this area, so we can start to move your arch right here instead of right here.
You can control that.
You can control it. Yeah, you can. Just don't tweeze your brows at home.
Okay.
Let your wax artist take care of them.
That's really good to tell me.
Yes.
I like to do a little ad hoc plucking.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna start in the center, and I'm gonna remember where point A was starting on both brows.
I'm a baby, my eyes will walk.
See, perfectly smooth skin.
One down.
Okay, so with each brow, we always start on the top.
Okay.
And our goal with every single laying down of any part of the brow with wax is we'll lay it down, I'll flip my stick over, you develop straight lines with every single section of the eyebrow. And it might take a few times. So like right here, I'm just lifting the wax slightly with the tip of the stick. So now Kelsey's gonna have that very straight line on top, and it's gonna help define her arch at the very end of the brow wax.
This brow needs some arch help.
So right here on the bottom, you actually have very nicely shaped brows, and I'm just cleaning up the peach fuzz. Here, I'm gonna start to cut into the bottom of your arch.
So this is kind of reshaping it a little.
Yes, just in the arch area.
Got it.
Yeah, and you honestly have really nice eyebrows.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
You do.
I feel like that's a really big compliment nowadays.
Good morning.
Woo! Wake on up, people!
Kelsey doesn't need coffee anymore.
Oh my God, I'm awake! I'm awake!
Okay, so I'm gonna start right under her arch again. You never want to keep your tails thin. You want to keep them more thick.
Got it.
People lose their tails
I was gonna
first.
say, I think that's actually the part that seems the most easy to accidentally decimate.
It is. It's better to keep more hair there, have it more thick, because, you know, later in life, a lot of people don't end up having tails to their eyebrows. You actually can tweeze at home. I have learned that if you tell someone to stop tweezing all in all, then they kind of binge tweeze on like a Friday night when they can't handle it because they all have that close-up mirror.
Oh no.
So if you want to tweeze, it's safe to tweeze around these areas.
So you just pick the
in
parts.
center.
Not underneath, really? Not underneath.
Okay, so you can. I just tell everybody,
That's
do
where I
not
always go.
get near where your shape is. Don't get
no.
near any of that.
I might have done this to myself.
Okay, so we're gonna touch Kelsey up. I would tell, well, I do tell all of our clients, give it at least 20 to 30 minutes for the redness to go down.
So we're going rogue, you guys.
Going rogue.
We're going rogue only because I'm a blogger. Do as we say, not as we do.
Touching up with foundation like this is not always the best option for everybody. If you're more of a sensitive skin person, I really don't recommend it. You don't want to break out up here. And putting on makeup on freshly open pores can result in a breakout.
I think that's good for people to know because even when people do pop into random brow bars and things like that, a lot of people request a touch-up before they go out, before they leave, even if they're, I mean, I'm guilty of that. I'll be like, well, I'm just going on the bus home, but I don't want to have red eyebrows, so part of me is now wondering if that's the cause of all the after brow breakouts.
Okay, so we're gonna fill in. I am using a brow brush and powder. Powder is more faster, daytime, quicker fill-in.
Got it, sounds good.
Okay, so I start every brow fill-in with outlining first.
Got it.
So I'm just gonna mark points A, B, and C.
Okay.
So we have point A, start of the brow, point B, start of the arch, and point C, the start of the tail.
I'm bad at that. I don't outline at home.
Oh, girl. Okay, you gotta out. So I'm gonna start from the bottom. You wanna grab from point A and just bring that line up to point B. And you essentially want all the start of your lines to go towards your arch.
Got it.
Go up and grab the same line on the top. I like the top line to be more subtle than the bottom. And then from point B to point C, arch to tail, just go ahead and make that line right there. And then what you want to do, I'm going to tip my brush vertically and just start spreading color through my outline. It's kind of like a coloring book.
So we're just filling it in a little bit.
Yep. So in case anyone's curious, I do have my favorite brow product.
Yeah,
or I
what
guess
is
I should
it?
say brand.
I have to know.
So right now I'm using the NYX palette on you. It's just, you get two powders right here. You get a light and a dark.
NYX, really?
Yeah.
I feel like most people don't go to them for brows. I love this.
No, they don't, and they should. Here's a wax. It helps to hold the powders onto the brow all day. This is like a hidden golden gem. I love
Wow.
this. Yeah.
I feel like NYX is definitely making a comeback, but I never would have thought to go to them for brows.
Yeah.
So we're kind of just taking the color that we did and bringing it through using that spoolie.
Yep. Also, this is a good tool to have at home because if Kelsey felt like her brow was too dark, I could take the spoolie and go against the growth of her brow and it would drop a shade of color.
Really?
And then come back.
I feel like some
you
people,
go.
they end up going a little bit dark and
bit
then
too
you don't
much.
know how to deal with it. You just want to wipe it all off. So
Yeah.
if you take the spoolie and run it back through against the hairs, it'll help.
Yes.